Well, good evening. I hope you're doing well this evening. Welcome to the Ask Dr. Jenny show. It is Health and Wellness Wednesday. We are talking about health and wellness for men and for women too. And we were talking about gut health and Alzheimer's. We had a lot of things on the menu tonight for you, but I have some bad news. I hate to tell you, but Dr. Jenny has had an emergency. She's not going to be able to make it this evening. And so, darn it, that kind of sucks. But I'm just going to share briefly about myself. I talked this morning about health and wellness. It is Health and Wellness Wednesday. And so in the mornings, I talk about health and wellness. And today I was talking about healthy routines. And so what I'll do is I'll share with you this evening about what I do for a healthy routine. And I appreciate your understanding. I want to tell you a couple things ahead of me telling you a little bit about me and about what I do. I'll go ahead again. I'll mention that Dr. Jenny is not available tonight. She's had a couple things come up in an emergency, so she's not able to make it. We will be back next Wednesday, though, and we're going to be live. We're going to be broadcasting actually next week. I'm very excited to let you all know that we will be broadcasting on live TV. We will be broadcasting to Facebook, to the LWN page, like we're doing right now. And we're also going to be broadcasting to our website. You can go to our website, www.lwnfoundation.org. You can click that live stream tab, then that will take you, well, actually, right now it just takes you to YouTube. But next week, you'll be able to watch these videos on that website. Or if you have a smart TV, you can watch it on Roku. You can watch it on Fire. You can watch it on your Apple TV or your Android TV. And so next week, we are taking a big step. We're going to be live on TV. So that's Wednesdays for the Ask Dr. Jenny show. On Mondays, this is where a change comes in. I previously was doing the town hall get to know, where I'm introducing people that are making a positive impact in community. This week, on Friday, we will have Sophie Nuvani. What a dynamic person she is. So I would love for you to join me at 7 o'clock Friday, but then the following Monday at 7 o'clock, every week from there on out, we will be going live at 7 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. And that is the Town Hall Get to Know broadcast. And then on Monday, I'm going to have Kevin Rouse. He's a local gentleman here. We'll be talking about first responders as well. That's what he was a first responder. We'll be talking about that and how he makes a positive impact. Uh, then again, Wednesdays, know that we'll be there for the Ask Dr. Jenny. I apologize that she's not able to make it, but I understand things do come up. These things happen. I understand. We'll just move forward. I also want to let you know, if you didn't already, I do broadcasting in the morning, every morning, Monday through Friday. And I start at about 6:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is the Sunrise Daybreakers broadcast. The Sunrise Daybreakers broadcast is designed about welcoming in a brand new day. It's about a connection to nature, watch the sun come up, and a connection to source as well as community, and that community is you. And I want you to know how much I really, truly appreciate everybody. Several of you have been following me for several years now. I am just thrilled that I'm able to actually be on real TV. It is the next step for us. We're very excited about it. So watch for the details. We'll be having that soon. Um, I'm just going to change it down the bottom. What we'd love you for you to do too as well, if you want to go to the website, and I've got it, I'll have that rolling in just a minute on the ticker. If you want to go to the website, you can go to the store, you can set up an account. That'll give you the ability to, well, buy things if you want to, if you see something you like. But more importantly, really to me, is to have you have the ability to comment on our blogs. as well as these videos. And now these videos will all be on that website, the LWNFoundation.org, so that you can go at your convenience and watch them. And we're stepping it up a notch. I'm going to have some great intros, some outros. We're going to have some sponsors. I don't have but one right now, but we'll have some sponsors as well. And it's going to be very exciting. I'm looking to step up the broadcast to the next notch. And then, of course, reach a broader audience. And because we've got health information to share with people, we've got people that are making a positive impact in the community. And then we've also got the Sunrise Daybreakers, welcoming in the brand new day. And I always have a topic. This morning was about routines. So I'll kind of share that with you. If you happen to catch that, I appreciate that. But I do have a healthy routine. Now, I didn't always have a healthy routine. As a matter of fact, I really abused myself quite a bit. When I was younger, I've been through a couple of car accidents. I was involved in drugs. I was involved in alcohol. I was using these as a way to try and feel better about myself. And really, what it was a mask, and it was hiding. It was my coping mechanism, and it was not healthy. You know, I would wake up in the morning, I would feel terrible. It would show in my job, and it was not good. It also led to depression, serious depression, as a matter of fact. I mean, I just really didn't like myself. So as a result, I kept on drinking. I'd stop for a few years, and I'd start back up, and I'd stop and I'd start. Boy, I tell you, relapse, I know it well. But I haven't been drinking or drugging for several years now. And like some people have a day, oh, I've been, whatever amount of days. You know what? I don't even look at that. I look at the fact that I know, and everybody around me knows that I haven't been drinking. So I focus on today. That's part of my routine, is staying in the present. And so what I do now versus what I did then is this. The first thing that I do is say a prayer of gratitude. What I'm doing is that I'm setting up my mind and my thinking for the day by telling myself that, hey, I'm grateful, and that sets up a chemical change in our body. It releases the neurotoxins in our brain, which stimulate the hypothalamus, which is the pleasure center. And then the next thing you know, you're feeling better. And it's not about the big things to be grateful for, because my drinking took me all the way to homelessness. Well, it took me into jail, took me to homelessness, living in the woods, something I never expected in 100 years, ever in my life, to be like that. So what happened is that I decided to change that. And so I did change that, and I got myself, and I've been working on it for a hard time. I mean, this all happened 11 years ago. And so what I did is I decided, hey, look, I am going, and I just want to say this too. I see that there's lots of comments, and in just a minute, I'll get to your comments too. I appreciate your comments. I want to acknowledge you as well, because part of my healthy routine is interacting with the viewers and hoping, not hoping, I mean, I know that I try and share the things that I have done to overcome a life of despair and darkness and shine light. And so that's what the LWN Foundation is all about, as a matter of fact. It's all about shining the light in the hope, recognizing that we can experience darkness and depression and make poor choices, but that we can change those choices. It is up to us. We have to actually do that. It takes work. I've been working at it for years now. So getting back to the routine, that prayer of gratitude, that's where it starts for me. And this is about health and wellness, because we're talking about mental health now. And so maybe that's not what I advertised, but I'm having to impromptu. Appreciate you bearing with me. The next thing I do is I put positive information into my brain. I put spiritual, motivational, or inspirational videos. I listen to those first thing when I'm awake. I eat healthy now. I drink lots of water. And as a matter of fact, Dr. Jenny, I ran into her several months back. I'm totally impressed by Dr. Jenny. Let me just read a little bit about her, to be honest with you. I'll get back to the routine. But she's a clinical researcher, right? She's chief executive officer at her wellness center right here, AgeVital, downtown Sarasota. And she was selected as the top naturopath of the year for 2019. And so she educates doctors about healthy routines and using homeopathic natural health alternatives. So I have started to do that. So, yes, getting back to the routine, part of that routine, certainly part of it is CBD. I take the CBD to help me. That does a whole lot for my body, I understand. Now, this is the non medical advice here and just sharing what I do. Um, CBD, I take probiotics, they're prescribed. I take the heavy duty probiotic to balance my gut health. That's part of what we were going to talk about, gut health. I'm realizing that the gut health is extremely important to how we think. And I'll give you an example. If you're sick to your stomach, boy, you feel terrible, don't you? I know that I do. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't even want to go to work. So if your gut is healthy and you're feeling good in your stomach, then your mind is going to be thinking better too. So I do the probiotics. I'm taking vitamin C. As a matter of fact, I've gone down twice now and done the vitamin C with a glutathione shot at the end to boost my immune system. And right now it's critical. I mean, it seems like things are maybe getting worse again with this COVID-19. So what you need to do for yourself is to implement this healthy routine. Take lots of vitamin C, zinc, that's involved as well, probiotics, and you can do probiotics cheap. You can go to the store and get yogurt. Yogurt has probiotic in it. And so if you get that gut healthy, you're going to feel better and your mind is going to be thinking clearer as a result. So those are some of the things. I'm starting to drink water. I've got it right here. I already and that's something that she helped me do was start drinking more water. And how I do that, it became more of a habit for me. I'll take a drink because I'm adding the minerals into the water. These minerals are being stripped out of the water from the filters, but now they're getting bad stuff too, like the fluoride and chlorine and things of that nature. And the bottom line is that I'm putting minerals in my water. It gives me a reason to drink that water. And so I'm drinking more water, which is an important thing. Um, I'm eating healthier. I'm getting sleep. I remember that, when I first got started on this social media thing, 11 years ago or whatever it was, I finally got onto Facebook. But I did that to get to know my family, my relatives, so that I could stay in touch with their life. But that morphed. It morphed because, you know, what happened is here I am talking to you on, Facebook, but I'm also streaming to my website. I'm streaming to YouTube. Next week I'll be on Fire TV and Roku, and it's all about this connection to nature. I love nature. Nature's healing, by the way. That's part of the routine. That's where the Sunrise Daybreakers broadcast comes in. If you'd like to join me on that, it's about 6:10 a.m. I do that on Facebook strictly, but we're going to be having that on TV. That's going to be on the Roku at 7 a.m. on Mondays. So we're going to have a broadcast there too. So it's pretty exciting. Let me go to these. Um, Comments. I really appreciate that. It appears that we have a ton of people. Thank you so very much. And I see Rachel Johnson. And how am I doing, Rachel? I'm doing okay, but you know what? I want to know how you're doing. I am so glad to see you back. Rachel has been offline because her account got hacked. One of the dangers of being online, right? Um, yeah, it can happen. It can happen to the best of us. So I'm so glad to see you back as well, Shirley Conley. I want to talk about Shirley for just a half a minute, and we're going to be having her on a special episode that's coming up soon. We're trying to put that all together, a special mental health episode with clinical people that have certifications in the clinical health. And, a lot of people are struggling with mental health issues. And so we care about you, number one. And I was talking with Shirley just last night. Shirley has got a story that would blow your mind. But here's where the routine for her comes in and being healthy is that yeah, she reaches out to get help when she needs it. She talked to me. I've been worried about her. Talks to other people. When you're down and out, and the reason why she was kind of sort of down lately, which just shocked me, is that she lost her son just recently. Out of the blue it happened. And yet it's not the first son that she's lost. She's lost two other of her boys. And so she's lost three of her kids. And it's like, holy cow. And that's just the beginning of her story. But she's going to be involved in this special episode where we're going to help people. We're going to help people that are struggling because that is really part of my goal is to help people find a healthy routine, which includes mind, putting good stuff into our minds, having a routine that involves gratitude, it involves empowerment, it involves health and wellness, it involves love, and it involves me serving the community, and that's what I do. And so all I do is I'm just a, I say I'm just a guy, but I'm just another person. I have a lot of experience, but my experience doesn't come clinically from the standpoint of being a doctor. It comes from being a patient. I learned from it. I grew from it. I had to change my thinking through cognitive behavioral therapy. And through that, through the routines of saying affirmations every day, eating healthy, getting sleep. And I know I started with telling you about the social thing. I was hardly getting any sleep. 2 hours of sleep, you can't function on 2 hours of sleep and not get up and then run a 14 to 18-hour day like I do. It just isn't going to happen. So I want you to get enough sleep. I want you to eat healthy, drink water, take probiotics, uh, boost your immune system. We need to take care of ourselves right here, right now. There's more and more cases every day being reported. We had over 3,000 cases in Florida the other day. Take precautions, please. When you go out into public, wear that mask. Now, there's a side thing about that. When you don't need to be wearing the mask because you're not around people, take it off, please. There's no need to wear it when you're driving around in your car or you're not around people. In my mind, that's my deal. Because you know why? It cuts down the oxygen. The next thing you know, you're going to lower the oxygen level in your body, and so that's going to make you unhealthy too. So let me get to some of these. Cristina Scullen, thank you so very much for joining us. Ruben Lowing is on station. What a great guy. I love Ruben. He's got a great story too as well. Thank you for your service, Ruben. We appreciate you. We have a free country because of people like Ruben. Um, Rachel Johnson, Shirley Connolly, um, Aaron Garcia, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. These are people as well that can help us. We've got some. I listen every Monday and every Wednesday to Aaron and Veronica. Awaken your spirit. See, this is some of the nurturing of the mind that I'm talking about. Talking about listening to Aaron and Veronica help us in our situation, and they talk about things that open our consciousness up, techniques of how to deal with stuff. They've worked with me, they've helped me through some things, and I'm so grateful for them. And so, if you haven't watched their show, please do watch their show. I love Aaron and Veronica. And I've got great news coming soon. I can't tell you all about it right now, but we got a big deal coming. And they're going to be part of it because you know why? Because they help people. I love to surround. That's another thing I've done. Part of my routine, I got rid of the old friends that I had. The people that are still doing the same things that they were doing years ago are still doing nothing. You need to surround yourself with people that will empower you, will help you, that you can learn, that you can grow from. People that are positive, and that's a major factor here is positivity. And instead of me being unhappy for decades and going to bed at night saying, you suck, I wish you were dead, now what I do is this: I love me. I can look in the mirror. I say, I love you, Stephen. When I get negative, which I can, yeah, I'm a human being. I can have trying times. I had a trying time on the way in. Certainly trying when I was getting ready to have Dr. Jenny, and she's not here. Okay. But you know what? The beauty is that I can release that now. And I release that because I changed my thinking. And so then that changes the whole thing. It's like, be grateful that you're even here, Stephen, that you're able to go on and that you're able to talk and just share some of your story about healthy routines and how important it is for people to boost their immune system and to get healthy right now and get exercise. That's the one I hadn't mentioned. Get your exercise. Take a walk in nature. It's so healing. It's incredible. And when you connect to nature and you listen to the birds sing, or you look at the lizard, or whatever it is, look at the flowers or the trees, it does something to us. And do I know exactly what it's doing? I know it's having a neurochemical thing, but it touches our soul. And so that's why the LWN Live with Nature is so important to me, because it is about that healing connection to nature. And so if you can, get out and take a walk. All right. Looks like Rachel's going to be available. Excellent. I'm so glad that Rachel's back. She runs as admin our group, Life Begins When You Start Living. And by the way, if you haven't joined that group, send us an invite or let me know. I'll send you the link. So I'll tell you about Life Begins When You Start Living. It's a book that I'm writing. No, it's a Facebook group too. It's a book though, because you know what? When life does begin, when you start to live, when you start to be healthy, when you start to take care of yourself, when you let go of the self-limiting thoughts, when you recognize that you have seeds of greatness within you and that you just need to nurture those seeds and surround yourself with good people, good information, and then do it consistently, because that's the trick. Things will come up for us, they do. But when you get into the routine of being healthy, thinking positively, the next thing you know, it gets so much easier to deal with those difficult times, just like Shirley Connolly has done. Just like Shirley. And so thank you, Shirley, by the way. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing. Oh, by the way, she's an author. Yeah. Children's books, self-help books. 20 books she's written and authored. Holy cow. One of these days we're going to write a book together. We talked about that. I just want to thank everybody. I don't necessarily always see everybody's name, but I do see as well. Lorna, hello and welcome. Dr. Jenny is not with us. I'll just recap on that. She did have an emergency come up. We will be back. I'll just go with that now. We'll be back next Wednesday. Real TV this time. Real TV this time. Roku, Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, Facebook, my website, YouTube, and a resource where you can go at your leisure to do this. I mentioned it. I had that scrolling. I got so sidetracked here with everybody. Go to our website. I want you to set up an account. The reason I'm asking you to do that is so you can comment on our blogs and you can comment on my videos. I need your feedback. I'm trying on a constant basis to do the best that I can do, and you can help me do that. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. Um, Rachel, okay, I saw that. Uh, you can get the supplements, by the way. Dr. Jenny, she is actually a pharmacist. She's a naturopath of the year 2019. She compounds right here in Sarasota. We've got several of her products on our store, and actually that's the tab that you hit. Is you go to the website and you hit the store, and then underneath that is going to have a drop down menu. You can set up my account. You can look at the store. You can look at what we have. We have some great products. These are the products that I'm personally taking, and so I'm taking them so that I can get healthy. I want you to take them if you can afford to get healthy, and if you can't afford them, I understand. as I work forward in what I'm doing with the LWN, the Live with Nature, the foundation, we will have resources so we can have people that help us help people that can't. That's the whole idea. Help the people that can't. We plan to. We certainly do. That's the big deal. Kevin Rouse, thank you so very much for joining. By the way, I mentioned Kevin Rouse. He's going to be the premier for the town hall Get to Know, 7 p.m. Monday night, this coming Monday. Town hall Get to Know. We'll be on all those channels I just said. Watch for the deal. I'll be putting out the contact information and how to download that app. If you got a smart TV, you can watch us right on the TV. I appreciate you, Kevin. He's got a great story. I love him dearly. Join us at 7 p.m. for that. I want everybody to know how much I appreciate you. Things happen sometimes, just like tonight. Oh, I see Kimberly is with us. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you joining us as well. Things happen. I, they do, you know, but it's how we react to it. And, anymore, I don't react, I respond. I might have gotten disappointed right off the bat because Dr. Jenny's not here, but you know what? She will be here next Wednesday. It's going to be even bigger and better. I can't wait. So see, that's the deal. Now, Ruben, I love Ruben. He says if people were as zealots about health and fitness as they were about wearing masks, we wouldn't have a pandemic. Exactly. So it's all about getting healthier. And so I know that somewhere here I've got a what if question because I tell you what if questions, I love that. That's Robert Shallow. He wrote that book. So I'm going to put up my own what if question right now. What if you got healthy? How would that make a positive impact in your life? I want to know. Tell us in the comments. You know what else? Tell us, what do you do to stay healthy? Put it in the comments. If you don't want to put it in the comments, send us an email. You can send us an email at admin@lwnfoundation.org. You are watching Health and Wellness Wednesday with Dr. Jenny, who is not with us this evening, but she'll be back next week. I'm looking forward to that. Look for the information about the new TV show, downloading the app. If you don't have an app, you don't have a smart TV, that's fine. No problemo, right? You can go to our website and you can watch it right from there. And you can go to it when your convenient time comes up and you can watch it at that point. Sunrise Daybreakers, Get to Know Town Hall, and we're going to have the Ask Dr. Jenny show. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And I'm so glad that we're able to be here for you. Let us know how we can help you. I want to thank everybody who took time to come and join me this evening. It's a little bit shorter than normal. Hey, that gives you some free time. See? Benefit. Now you have some extra time. But I want you to do this. I want you to adopt a healthy routine. It's so, so important because I adopted a healthy routine and healthy thinking and do affirmations and visualization. And I have faith. I have a higher power. I had to turn my life and my will over to the care of God as I understand Him. And I understand God this way. He is the creator of all things that are. He is the creative consciousness. He is omnipotent. That means He's everywhere. I've made Jesus Christ my Savior. He is the person that saved me and gave me the reason why I could say, Stephen, forgive yourself because He did. Hey, good answer to me. And I believe it. And through my faith and through my hard work, I've been able to get everything back that I had lost. And you can too. It's going to take consistency, determination. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take visualization of your goals already achieved. And then doing this stuff on a daily basis. I know you can do it. I want to help you get there. Join me tomorrow morning. We're talking about gratitude. 6:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunrise Daybreakers Tribe. Appreciate you. We love you. I hope you have a good day. I know things are getting difficult out there. More and more cases. I want you to answer that question for yourself. What if you got healthy? What if you adopted a healthy routine? How is that going to make a positive impact in your life? You can do it. If you need help or you need guidance, I'm building up a tremendous amount of resources to send you to the right people. People like Aaron and Veronica, people like Shirley Connolly. By the way, Shirley Connolly is licenses like they're going out of style. Join us Friday. Sophie Nubani, so many licenses and a minister, I mean, a pastor. Oh my gosh. She's so dynamic. And I just want her to know how much I love her. By the way, Wisdom Cafe, if you're not a member of that group, please go there. You want some wisdom? It's in there. Oh, she's the queen of laughter, by the way, too. Yeah, queen of laughter. Because laughter is a good, important part of our health and wellness. By the way, we're going to have the Laughing Yogi on. He's coming up. We got some great people coming up on this town hall. I'm so excited. I'm so blessed. We got tons of great people. Sophie Nubani on Friday. Please join us. She's so awesome. By the way, she's got a book coming out. You're going to have to hear about it. She's a smart thinker. And she gave me the opportunity to write a portion of the chapter. There's 3 books coming. A portion of the chapter, I got to write a part of it. She's going to respond to that. I can't wait to see how she responded to my story. That should be very interesting. And by the way, I said the life begins when you start living. Rachel Johnson's admin. Thank you, Rachel. I'm so glad to see you back. Be a member of that. That's all about positivity. Okay. That's a daily group that you can go to and you can see some positive stuff. Rosie, Rachel, welcome back. All right. Love everybody. I do love you. Thank you so very much. I'm so excited for our future. I'm so excited that you're with me. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed evening. Have a very blessed evening. Let's enjoy ourselves. Or it could be morning, could be afternoon. Depends on where you're watching from. Have a great day and happy Health and Wellness Wednesday to you. We'll see you soon. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Let me just go back to comments. I see comments are coming in. So let's go back to comments. I love my viewers. And so I want to go back and I just want to mention Ruben Lowing was on station. Shirley Connolly from Ontario, Canada, the hometown. Cristina Scullins up in New York, as I recall. New York or New Jersey, one of the two. I'm trying to remember. Rachel Johnson up in South Carolina, I think. Love Rachel. Good to see you back. Kimberly, right here in Sarasota. Thank you for joining us as well. Let me just scroll through here. Veronica out in San Diego, as well as Aaron. Veronica and Aaron Mendez in San Diego. Thank you for joining. Lorna, I believe Lorna's coming from the Philippines. Thank you so very much. Kevin Rouse down here in Northport. Breathe. Yes, he says. Breathe. Breathing is good. It releases not the serotonin, the oxytocin to make you feel good. That's what we do on Mondays. We do the guided meditation. Laughter is the best medicine. You're correct there. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you on Monday Live TV. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Thankful Thursday, Friday morning. Love Friday. Who doesn't love Fridays? Gotta love Friday. Gotta love everybody. That's what we're going to do, talking about sharing love too. Have a great night. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you putting up with me. Have a good evening. Bye for now. This is Stephen Smith. Hey, I'm signing off from Sarasota, Florida. We'll see you soon.